Brunson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
Good baby chips.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Free throw line jumper. Towns can't get it to go.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Okay, don't leave it out. Don't touch. You're going to drink it. Don't touch. Where's the chips? Baby chips. Where is it? There it is.
And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last. Antetokounmpo outside. Now Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green.
Yeah, great defense from Bridges. His coaches and teammates appreciate his energy.
Hart from long range. New York again can't hit.
Ooh, got him.
It's Lillard with the drive. Oh, and Towns with the block. Bridges left side. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And amidst the tall timber, he's right at home, extremely comfortable. Lopez getting it done.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
It's Prince on the wing. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the rewards you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
Green for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Fast break, New York. Here's Bridges. And he hits it from 9 feet.
Yeah, picking his spots. Bridges does a great job of letting the game come to him.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers, and we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. On the take. And Anunoby pulls it down. Down low. And they're pushing it up. Here's Brunson. That shot off. Good D by Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
Fantastic ball movement that time. Antetokounmpo skilled at taking apart a defense with his passing.
Brunson misses.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Portis gets the bucket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Inside. The kick out to Kuzma. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that's good as he hits both shots.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
To the middle. Sims.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Shot from the inbound. In deep, Payne drops it in.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been aggressive in transition and find.
Where'd you get that?
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
And, you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement.
How would I know it's there? And I've never home.
Good, Sims.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Achua with the dunk.
Hey, it's not that big of a
And he
lead.
brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
To the paint. Here's Kuzma. Out to Portis. Robinson with a double. And we're going to have a jump ball. A nice shot by McBride.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Here's Brent. Pass to Lopez. From deep. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Dang, I'm losing this.
Payne's got 5.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Antetokounmpo. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession.
How's that not a
here.
shooting foul? Good, baby.
Lillard with the ball. Still without a bucket. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez for three. The Knicks pull it in. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks
Get away.
have a great campaign last year.
This.
From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes. 9 points in the game.
Can't let Antetokounmpo get deep positioning like that, because this is what happens.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting,
Hey.
so you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Sinks it from distance.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
A force in close. When Towns smells that rim, he goes right to it.
Dave makes his move. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Lillard outside. There's 53 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Brunson with the finish inside. 40 seconds left in the first half. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Lillard with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Lopez can't hit. Knicks trail by 7. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Dang, Lillard.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
To the inside. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Bucks leading by 7. Down low. Here's Green. Again, Milwaukee.
It's not all about him out there. Giannis, a real example of a team-first guy.
Pass to Towns. Prince grabs the miss. Lillard right side. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Be quiet, man.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 11. Out to Bridges.
Michaela, I'm going to throw that out.
And there's a pick. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Back to Bridges. This one for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't
Dang,
what it
Lillard,
once
you ain't
was,
score
but
at
he's
all.
still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great
Why are you
range,
leaving
such
this to-
command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks.
I love how tricky Dame can be. He uses a pull-up J to catch the defender totally off balance. A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Green for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 8. Here's Brunson. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Left side, Green. To the paint.
Oh, come on.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. Pass to Towns. Lillard right side. Here's Prince. Brunson defending. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard got 5 now.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
So for the Knicks. Left side of Chua. To the inside. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's doing his best to carry him, fellas, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting a little more help.
They get it back. Out to Portis. Kuzma for 3. Rebounded by Payne. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Achua. And he lays it up and in. Achua's got his second bucket.
Get away from
Play
him.
call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
To the wing on the left. The 3 ball. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Robinson with a steal. And a big finish by Robinson.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Missed inside. Knicks trail by 7.
If they can run out the clock here, no need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Inside. Here's Sims. It's hauled in by Robinson. Here's Achua. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Milwaukee out in front, up 7. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And it's the Knicks with the ball. 7-point differential. Porter with the steal. And then Porter with the dunk.
Showing you that awesome potential on that sequence. Porter Jr. doing everything himself on both ends of the floor.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Drains the triple.
Michaela, stop doing that. That's the last one.
Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's McBride. And again, New York with the triple. Milwaukee leading by 6. Pass to Kuzma. Tipped. Trent outside. From behind the arc. Offensive board. Here's Sims. And that one is hammered home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So for the Knicks, a chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And here's Green from the arc. Hart with the defensive effort. Towns for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Super quick in transition. The Greek freak
Go sit down.
jumping down the throat
Go sit
of the
down.
defense with that speed.
Who are you talking to like that?
Back to Brunson. Giannis with the rebound. The Bucks leading by 10. The 3 from Prince. Pure from 3-point range.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Outside Anunoby. Bridges with it. And it's Kuzma picking him up. Outside Brunson. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
On the wing, Green.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Go put this on the counter. Put that on the counter. No. You don't talk to me like that either.